Facebook just confirmed the dead internet theory is coming to a screen near you. Meta, owners of Facebook, are releasing AI friends to Facebook and Instagram to create more users and to get more interaction. The problem with Facebook is, as you probably already know, you report something as spam and Facebook just leaves it there. They just leave all the accounts there because they want to show that they've got millions, billions of users. Now they want to show they've got even more interaction with their users by creating AI bots. So it's not bad enough that there are spam profiles on there, scammers, etc. They're going to add additional AI bots, and this is going to fill your feed with people you can interact with, and it's just going to mean that if you don't like Facebook as it is, because it's full of adverts, corporate accounts, bots, spammers, scammers, all the rest of it, then this is going to make it even worse, and you may as well just leave if you're not interested. But let's just have a look at what this actually means for the dead internet theory. If you're not familiar with it, I'll show you. So Facebook used to be made up of you and your friends all chatting, sharing photos, getting along fine, and then they started to monetize it. So they added in corporate sponsors and advertisers, and they would come along and fill your feed so that you'd see your friends' photos as well as all the adverts. And this kept happening to the point where, as businesses kept joining, you would see more and more businesses, and then you would see less and less of your friends, and they'd be over here somewhere, and your feed would just end up being full of corporate adverts. Then as the company grew, you would get more and more people joining, you would get fake accounts and profiles, and Facebook doesn't really seem to care too much about whether people are real or fake on there, or whether adverts are fake. Every time you report something to Facebook, they just leave it there. So you end up with more and more content on the site, and now what is happening, you've got these two people here that might still be Facebook users, real people, but they're surrounded by all this content and rarely see anything by anyone they know. And this rises to the point that people say that the internet is simply full of fake accounts and bots, and that's possibly true. Some of these might be chat bots for companies, or they might be adverts that just spam your feed. And to add to this, Facebook are now planning to add more bots to interact with you, to make it feel like you've got people to talk to, when in fact you're just talking to bots again. So what happens is it continues to look busy. The shareholders say, wow, look at all this interaction that's happening around this user. For every user there's now 10 or 20 different interactions happening. Isn't that amazing? But it's all just interaction that's being generated by bots, companies, spam profiles, fake users, fake accounts. But it looks like Facebook is absolutely full of people. This person over here that might still be a real person might have decided, yeah, I'm not going to use it anymore, I'm just going to leave. But to this person who sticks around, it still looks massively busy because all the same things are happening. He's still getting all the adverts and the news feeds from companies. He's now getting extra things from people that look like people, but they're just bots. So it continues to grow, and it gets to the point where the site can just say, oh, we're showing an increase in activity. This might be a new person, this might just be another bot, but there'll be no way of telling at some point what's actually happening. It all just looks like a place with plenty of activity, and they can just keep growing and growing and growing, whether these people stick around or leave. It can just continue to have interaction with all these different people, and turns out they were all bots anyway.